マキがあんたに渡してって。
やらなければいけないんだ。俺がこの世界に生きる人間として。
Alright, so we have the data download for LR Soda Hope Trunks and LR Future Gohan. If you haven't checked out the Future Gohan Showcase that is already out, feel free to go ahead and take a look at that. But today we're going to take a look at the Future Trunks himself, and he does seem to be pretty good overall. I am just like a little worried about how he's going to be like earlier on in the fight, but once you get that standby out, this guy looks like he will be a good unit. You just have to wait for that standby, right? So, this unit overall, we'll just see what kind of, like, you know, how he's gonna cook, right? I'm not that confident. In fact, I forgot to bring up the global details on the side here meanwhile as we're just chilling, but, you know, let me go ahead and get those up. So, in the meantime, let's take a look at him right here. So we have a pretty good starting rotation for this guy. I mean, he's going to get every single link except for Golden Warrior. Now, of course, he's a unit that does build up stats with each attack he does. Specifically defense. Offensively, he should be the same starting off. Now, we do want him in slot 2, actually, because he does get a lot of attack if he's in the second slots. What happens is this guy does get key 3, and then he does an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super attack. I'm gonna get him low key just so we can attack a little more for the first 4 turns from start of turn. He gets 150% attack and defense and key 3 at the start of turn. And then with each attack he does, he builds up key 5, key plus 1 up to 5, and then 10% defense up to 50%. He also does stack defense on his 18 key super, so he's starting off at 268k before we're getting any stacks. Now we're getting 50% support here from the Mai, but that should be pretty nice. Now, with each super attack he does actually, get 10% damage reduction that does shoot all the way up to 30%. So if you are able to triple super at this guy, you could get 30% reduction, and even like turn 1, that could be some pretty good stats overall. He gets 100% attack on super, which is a pretty big number, and if you're on the second or third slot, he also does get an extra 100% attack and launches an additional attack that has a high chance to become a super. So here's his first super attack, starting off at 13 million right there. Again, that's a pretty solid attack stat. Then he has the additional that he could potentially get, but unfortunately we did not actually get there. Luckily, it's still stacking, so that's a good thing. I guess we'll just put this Tech Trunks in the front slot. I guess that's fine. I mean, I really want to get the attacks with you, but we need to keep this guy in the second slot so we can get his actual true stats, right? So I guess this is what it is right here, at least a little bit in these like shorter content right here. But yeah, again, he's going to be building up over time, and right here we do have 50% support as well from the Insmai, so that should be okay. Now, that's really it until we just do the standby, right? He's just kind of stacking defense. We're getting these damage reduction over time. And that's all we're going to see. He's a very simple, straightforward unit. We got the triple super from this guy, which actually we don't want. Because obviously we want Trunks to actually get some attacks in, man. But okay. What kind of attacks is he going to hit here is what I'm interested to see. It might be the same attack stat pretty much. Yeah, just a 12 mil. And again, his offense doesn't really change, so this is just him. 12 million attack stat, which is not bad, but I wouldn't say it's anything like too crazy necessarily. He doesn't have built-in crits to help take advantage of that, right, which is one thing. Now, we did get one attack with this guy last turn, and we're getting defense support, so yeah, you can see his defense does go up pretty quickly, which is a good thing to see from this guy. Again, we'll get this here. Guasu's a monster, only giving defense support, so this time we're not getting the 50% offensive support that we did get previously. Vegeta and Trunks shouldn't also do nearly as much damage, so I think we're finally going to be able to see some actual build up from this unit, which is good. So that's going to be very, very sick to see, definitely. And I am just interested because this Trunks, it seems like he's not really hitting that hard, but again, you have to consider all the additionals that you could potentially do. I guess that's an issue. You could potentially do these additionals. So still 13 mil attack stat, pretty good right here. Just in general, just hitting a 13 mil attack stat, I'll definitely take that considering all the additionals you can get. So there's the additional, there's another one. He's critting an awful lot. So we missed the 70% chance, I think, but now we got the 50% chance to proc. And then we could get the hidden potential system. So we see right here, we got what, 3 attacks. So he's almost fully built up here. He got another defensive stack. On each 12 key super attack he does get attack and defense raised for the turn, which is good. Wait, let me check something. His defense stacks, are they specifically, like, are his defense stacks specifically like a 30% stack, or are they just a 20% stack? I can actually check that in Dokkan info here. They are a 30% stack. That's very helpful for this guy, having a 30% stack like that. That's pretty good. I definitely will take that, the 30% stacks. That is obviously much better than just a 20% stack in general. Now we have the Super Saiyan Trunks out here. Dude, this is kind of worrisome though. Super Saiyan Trunks, I mean, I could do this, but we're going to lose out on attack. Just keep that in mind. So I will continue to do this. Let's just hope he doesn't do too much damage. What is this guy sitting at here defensively? 383k. And again, he could potentially get the damage reduction, but I mean, just looking at Gohan and then what this guy's doing, I'm liking Gohan a lot better. Just to be frank, straightforward with y'all, I'm liking what we're seeing from Gohan better. But I wouldn't say this guy's necessarily bad. I think he's still good. He still can cook for us. I'm just not like looking at this like I'm going crazy, man. I don't know. His attack stat, maybe it'll be better here. Number gets Super Saiyan and support. Still 13 mil. I mean, yeah, he's not really changing the 13 mil. Even with the extra support, he's staying pretty stagnant. So there's the first one. There's the normal. Yeah, I mean, this is yeah. So if you get a turn like that, we're at what, 400k defense with 10% reduction. He just sucks, right? On that turn, he's just very bad. Just straight up. He's bad. I don't know what else to tell y'all. He's just straight up bad on that turn. He did not look good at all. So now we can get the standby skill, which is where he could actually get good. So he's at 600k here. The standby skill is where the Trunks could actually get very, very powerful. And we'll go ahead and play the standby skill animation specifically. It looks fine, right? But the animations also are kind of like wonky with this guy too.
俺はみんなを助けるために戦い、みんなに助けられて生き延びてきた。助け合って生きる、それが俺たち人間だ。虹だ、俺たちも。
Alright, so this guy works a little different from other traditional standby characters. Now, we can actually see it. They use the different icon right here. There's the icon. Yes, okay, so this guy's standby skill can be used from the 5th turn from start of battle. Very easy to use. And this is where he becomes really, really good. He gets 200% attacking defense start of turn and 12 key, which is huge. 12 key, right? On the very first turn, he gets 50% damage reduction and launches an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super attack. As the first attacker in the turn, he guards and then launches an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super. So obviously he's very, very good. Well, I mean, yeah, I keep saying very, very good, but 500k defense with guard and 50% reduction, he just doesn't take damage ever. Now, once we get 5 key spheres, he does get a guaranteed additional super attack. And he is a rainbow orb changer now, which is really good. Now, I keep saying really good, I'm so sorry. How you charge his standby skill is by doing attacks. So with every attack this guy does, his standby skill does charge up a little. And he gets 50% attack per attack he does. Or like any character does, I guess, specifically when he's under this mode here. So that was the great chance. Here's the guaranteed additional. And then I think no, this is the 50% chance maybe, and then here's the guaranteed additional. No, I guess not. So we're getting all these attacks here, which is fine, right? But it's like, again, we're seeing this Trunks' issue where it's just like, you know, he's doing all these normals and stuff like that. He's gonna be much more consistent defensively with this out, but like I mean, this is kind of the experience you're going to experience with units that have chances to do additional super attacks, right? Especially, at least he's not relying on it like he is before he gets into this actual sort of hope form. But he's very reliant on it once we actually get out of this form. Now, he does still stack defense, so that's good, right? Him still being able to stack the defense here. It's definitely very, very helpful ability. So yeah, we see that we got 9 charges because we got 9 attacks total, which is really good for this guy, actually. We'll go ahead and... yeah, so we can't use the standby with this guy, huh? Yeah, so we're going to have to hope we just kill? I mean, Nova... could Nova just kill us on this turn? Nova just might potentially even kill us in this turn if we don't get good RNG. Maybe I should have brought... I don't know. I couldn't bring any other items. Let's just hope Nova doesn't kill us. And that'd be sick. I think we're okay. Yeah, but Tech Trunks used to be okay. Tech Trunks does get a lot of attacks himself. And once he gets some defense raises, he should probably be okay against the Nova here. But we just gotta hope we're getting the super attacks, right? So that's a second attack right there. And then... I think the third one's not guaranteed yet, right? Maybe it is. We could get the third one here. We did not get the third one. Okay, that's fine. Sort of hope Trunks should be able to actually finish this guy off, I'm assuming. Hopefully, right? So, what, 12 mil? Yeah. And obviously, you saw his attack stat got a lot higher when he transformed to 16 mil. Now, he gets 150% attack when he's doing a super attack, compared to before, when he was only getting the 100% attack on super, plus the higher base stats. So, that's good. Okay, now this is the turn where this guy is looking really strong, because he's getting all these super attacks. So, he got the 30% damage reduction this turn, and he's at around, like, what? Almost 700k-ish defense. I mean, that's good, right? That's just a good attacks overall. So we could use the finish skill here. We will go ahead and use the finish skill again. So we're getting what, 15 times 50. Let me actually pull up my calculator on my phone here so I can do the math. So he's getting 750% attack when he attacks with this finish skill, which is good. It doesn't have any other effects, but it'll be good overall. Now, what is his defense here? So he's at 600k still. He got the extra stack, but he's getting the extra... no, he's getting less support. Okay, let's see what this is. I mean, the animation sucks, but he did good damage there, I think, overall. Sure. Yeah, I mean, he's good. I'll give him that. He's good, right? Especially in slot 1. He could very, very easily cook. I mean, I could use the Vegeta and Trunks active. We can get him really high defense, but I mean, right here he's at 713k defense. Am I missing something? Why is he getting extra defense? Am I crazy? That's something I'm missing, right? That he's getting extra defense? I'm not seeing anything here. Let me know in the comments if I'm missing anything. But I'm not seeing where he's getting the extra defense. Because he doesn't get any defense on super attack in his passive, right? Maybe that was before. No, because I'm really actually confused. But sure, you know, we're just gonna go with it. He's at this level of defense here. Sure. You know, that works for me. It works for me, man. It definitely works for me. Okay. And we'll just grab this with mine. All right, Trunks, what do you got for us here? I mean, you're guarding with... oh, where's the guard at? Oh, that's why he has higher defense. Oh. So he actually loses out. He goes back to normal. I'm so silly. I forget. Once he uses a standby, he goes back to normal. To his base form? Really? He doesn't even get the extra stats boost? He's just back to normal, huh? I mean, he did good here. But he doesn't have the guard anymore. That does kind of suck. Because, yeah, it is a standby, right? So when you use a finish skill, you leave the standby. I mean, that's not his fault necessarily. I should have known that ahead of time, but I mean, it does kind of suck at that point you could use the other Trunks as standby. So it's like you could use both of the Sword Hope's like attacks in the same fight in a longer event for sure. I mean, this art looks cool at least. He seems good. He's definitely like top 10 material. But it's just very polarizing when you see him and then you see future Gohan. So it really depends. RNG goes good, you're good. RNG goes bad, good luck. Especially in this base form, but overall he's good. Let me know what you guys think though, and I'll catch you in the next video.